mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. Horns up and ready to hook them. Serious noise on third down in DKR. From the gun, wants to pass. Complete downfield. And a big-time grab there. Knocked down immediately, but not before he gets it to the 40. A&M comes back out with another first down. Looking to throw on first down. Quickly out to the tight end. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. That last completion has them set up second and short. They'll keep it on the ground to the right. And he never had a chance. Just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. Throws to the wideout. And he was looking over the middle and couldn't make the connection.
Yeah, and in third and short, it's a great place to be for an offense. You got the whole playbook available, and they choose to pass, and the defense did a really good job playing the pass. And fourth down now, it's decision time for you.
Here comes the heat. Picked off, and they ruin an early drive with the turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. Here we go. They'll try to get something on the board here in the final minute of the first half. Dropping back, it's Manning. He's looking deep. And that will be incomplete. Man, that would have been a big hitter if they could have done it, but second down coming.
Well, the quarterback knew where he wanted to go with the ball. His intended target just wasn't open, so the quarterback made sure he put that football in the stands.
Quarterback may change this route. Right back up top on 2nd and 10. Unloads to the wideout. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. He managed a few yards on that return, but the bigger play was the fact that they forced the turnover. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. Caught over the middle. It's Craver. Get it down to the 28-yard line. It is a first down, and they have to show some urgency here. New set of downs after the completion. Looking to the big tight end. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. On second down, he'll try to make the connection. Complete to the left. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be first and goal. We got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. Here's the pressure. Blasted as he lets it go. Touchdown, Aggies. Quick strike through the air for the score.
And I love it. Trust your passing game. Trust your quarterback because you know he can execute. You have confidence in him, and that is the way you finish a first half, and now you got a chance to tie this football game up.
And the extra point was good. And that extra point was good, and we're all tied up here in the second. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. One more play before the teams head to the locker rooms. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Manning. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. They finally make the stop, but that one will make those halftime stats look a little nicer as we head to the break. So the first half has come to a close. We'll take a break and head over to the halftime show. We'll kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. And he's not going to take the touchback. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. So the Texas A&M offense returns to the field. They'll start this drive with a pass. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
How about the linebacker breaking on the football, seeing the quarterback, the ball comes out, he moves right to where the ball's going, nice anticipation, and swats the ball to the ground.
Throws to the wideout. What a job to lay out and make the catch.
Well, really nice catch there, and I'll tell you, ever since Texas A&M made the move to the SEC, their path to the national championship got way harder. If they're going to win today...
Oh, he's got some space. He's at the 30. Past the 10. Touchdown, Aggies. And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half. Boy, did he just scorch that defense for that score.
He shows you all of it, Reese. He's got the speed, he's got the agility. This dude's a big-time playmaker. You just give him the ball, and he'll find different ways to kill you on different plays.
They're coming out to tee it up for the kickoff, and that last score was a real buzzkill for this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. So Texas has it again, and here comes the offense. They'll try to answer that last score with one of their own. A chance here to tie the game with a touchdown drive. Throws to the back. They're working that left side. Good call, good execution as they move the chains, and they have a first down at the 38.
And after that long completion for the first down, did you see everybody sprinting to the line of scrimmage offensively? They want to go tempo right now.
He's got it. Oh, what a big play for this offense as they get it to the 33-yard line.
That's a nice-looking catch on that play, and I know Texas is known for DBs, and they're known for having really good running backs. Not a lot of great receivers over the years. I'll tell you what, though, this guy has really showed up in this game. He's making plays, and I know they want to continue to build a legacy at this position here in this program.
Looking to throw, it's Manning. The quick out. Now the connection takes it to the 11. The Longhorns moving quickly to the line. Wants to adjust the pattern. He wants to throw it again. Back open in the middle. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6.
Guys out of the backfield now, it's not just run the ball downhill anymore. You got to be versatile. I got to be able to trust you in the pass game, and I got to be able to throw you the football, and you can do that right there. I know you're going to catch it, and I can depend on it.
He pushes his way down to the floor as they get closer and closer. They'll stick to the ground looking for the marker. Just hammer it with this running back again, and he noses his way into the end zone. The extra point here would tie the game.
And the offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes continue to feed this man the ball.
The kicking team's got it, and they take the ball right back.
Man, that goes from I'm going to go make a play for my team, run this thing back, make something happen, to dang it, I put it on the ground, and they got it, and they have great field position.
Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
He'll run it to the right, looking for the goal line. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in.
It's looking like they're going to have to try to throw this one into the end zone here on third down, David. Quarterback's got to be careful. Can't get greedy because you know these windows, they close fast.
Extremely tight windows. Find your big body guys that you know can win in contested situations here on third down.
They'll look to throw on 3rd and goal. And it's incomplete despite some serious arm strength shown there.
And we need more of this from this defense, man. They have let this guy have too much time to throw the football. They haven't gotten that jersey dirty yet, haven't sacked him. But this is just as good as a sack. Getting to him, hitting him, letting him feel the physicality of this game, and not letting him feel comfortable.
So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. And guys, this is very frustrating for a defense. They forced the field goal attempt, and now right back on the field after the roughing the kicker. Trying to surge it in. What a job up front, and he'll lose a yard on that one.
And how about the defense on that play, man? Playing aggressive, fast, downhill, first and goal, expecting run. Great job fitting the run. Great job getting the running back on the ground.
They'll run it to the left, looking for the end zone. Some hard running there, but just too many defenders as he stopped for a loss. The Longhorns in the hurry up. They'll send the back in motion. Trying to get it done with the run here on 3rd and goal. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. And the kicker delivers the 3 ball to finish off the drive. And now they regain the lead.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
Fielded in the end zone. It's Owens. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. First snap of this drive will come from their own 17. Got the quick completion. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the first down. Working well behind the sticks on 2nd down.
Yeah, and listen, I'm going to move this guy everywhere. He's in the slot this time, but I'm not going to let the defense understand where he's lining up.
Turning it on! Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line.
I just love this guy's instincts, right? When things aren't open right away, he never panics. He just understands the situation where he is on the field, and he's so confident in his own natural ability that he has the ability to run, go get the first down, keep this drive rolling.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Gets rid of it. And that's going to fall to the ground incomplete. That was a physical matchup there. 3rd down coming. Trying to pick up a first down. To the air, it's Reed. Quarterback extends the play. He gets the job done, picking up the first down, then getting down.
You just can't say enough about this quarterback and how important his legs are to their success for this season, for this game, and really for this drive earlier.
And the defense will corral the quarterback, and down he goes at midfield.
How nice is it as a defense when you can drop 7 guys into coverage, only rush 4, and still get home? That makes you feel good if you're the D coordinator.
Back to pass on 2nd down. Fires to the middle. Got his man downfield. Good, solid pickup there. Now they can start to smell it with a first down at the 31.
Great job by the offense. Listen, if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at the quarterback, they're not trying to pick up receivers all the time. Make those precise throws, right in those holes, get those first downs, get those big chunks.
And they'll drag him down. That's likely the last play of the 3rd quarter. Wide open downfield. They get him down, and that'll be the final play of the 3rd period. Guys, it is Texas who holds the lead. 3 quarters are in the books. Time becomes a factor, both in trying to hold the lead or cut into it as we take a look at the stats. 1 more period to go to see who can make the winning plays and come home with the victory. They go back to work in the final period of this one. Under fire. He's brought down at the 6, but the defense feeling the heat to make a stop here. Second down coming up on this red zone opportunity. He'll take it himself. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Let's it fly. Oh, and he dropped it. He had a touchdown right in his hands and couldn't hang on. It'll be fourth down. They could tie the game here with a field goal, but instead looks as if they'll go for it on fourth down. Touchdown, Aggies! They move on top here in the fourth.
And the timing had to be perfect. Down here this close to the red zone, the windows to throw into are so small, but the quarterback, his receiver, on the same page. And with that touchdown catch, they now take the lead.
And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Here comes the Texas offense. Things have not gone the way they planned, but maybe an opportunity to salvage this bumpy ride so far and avoid the upset. Back to pass, it's Manning. Got his man quickly. At the 35, he's got room. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. To the air on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Moore. And they pick up just a few on that completion. And the Longhorns racing to the line in the hurry-up. They'll go to work in the air on second down. Unloads to the wideout. A little too much on that one, just out of his reach.
Yeah, just not able to connect that time with his target on the in-breaking route. Got to have a little bit better rhythm. You know these windows are going to be small over the middle of the field, and that's why you try to put some extra mustard on it, but I think that time, that's what forced the incomplete.
They just keep firing. Serious arm strength on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. Trailing by a possession, they need to keep the ball. They'll try to convert on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. A bold decision to go for it on fourth down, and one that did not pay off. The handoff keep working on that clock. And he doesn't find much running room. A short gain on the play. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. Back to the ground with the running back. And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down. Big third down as the crowd gets behind this defense. From the gun, wants to pass. The short hands, it's Concepcion. He stopped short of the first down marker, had to get it to the 30-yard line, and now they're staring at fourth and short. Huge play here late, and this crowd is coming to help the defense. Trying to keep the drive alive. There he goes. That'll be enough for the first down, and now they've got it at the 15-yard line.
And that's the challenge for this defense, man. It starts to get later in the ball game. That clock is not your friend. You're losing the football game. They got to meet the physical challenge of this run game.
Texas A&M back to work with another first down. Might as well run him until they stop him. He's got it again. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Time is on their side, and they're going to wind that play clock all the way down. Using his legs, it's Moss. Bust through behind his pad. They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. So this offense with an opportunity to put this game in a hammerlock if they can score and bleed the clock. knocked down in the backfield, and boy, this guy's had a good day, but they finally get to him on that run. DB's right up on the receivers. 2-minute timeout arrives, and this defense desperately needs to get the football back. After getting nothing, it's 2nd and goal from the 6. When they've got him looking run, now to pass. And he's got it for the touchdown, and that one just might do it.
And you know, late in the games, offenses sometimes get conservative when they got the lead and they got the ball. I love this offense. They were aggressive. They got another score added to the lead. Now you're trying to salt this game away.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point is good. They're up 35-24. So that drive covered 40 yards. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. And no chance at a return here. They'll start this drive at their own 25. The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Might be changing the route. To the air, it's Manning. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. Breaks into the open. And that one looked as if it might go all the way, but they picked up more than 40 yards before the touchdown-saving tackle. Wants to throw on 1st down. Under fire. Can't find his man as he took a shot trying to deliver that football, and it'll be 2nd down.
Well, they're not able to hook up on that throw, but they need to score now. This juncture of the game, this late in the game, they need a touchdown, they need an onside kick recovered, and they need to score again if they're going to win. The sense of urgency is just off the charts.
He's got an open man. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the 1st and goal. And the Longhorns are in the hurry-up. He's looking to throw. Trying to find the end zone. Touchdown, Texas! And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Well, the good news is you scored a touchdown. You made this a one-possession game. The bad news is you got to get the ball back. So if you're the head coach, you got to start thinking, how are we going to do that? Are we going onside kick, or do we trust our defense to give it back to the O?
Marches ahead. He's not going to make it in, and the decision to go for 2 does not work out.
Texas A&M 35, Texas 30.
Kickoff unit is out there again, and this crowd is feeling themselves after that last drive.
Texas.
He'll bring it out. It's Owens. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. They'd love to put a long drive together here as they start from their own 21. They want that clock to run. This time, they stop him in the backfield, and that has been a rare sight in this game tonight. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Oh, they're after him. Makes the catch. It's Concepcion. He's got enough for the 1st down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Passing game kept this drive moving. Let's see if they try it again. Making sure they have good balance, keeping it on the ground.
And after that negative play on offense with the lead late in the game, I think there's still ways that you can be creative and run the football, but not be so obvious. So zone read type plays, fake dives, and pitches to the running back to get him outside, jet sweeps. You can find other ways to keep the clock moving, even though the defense knows you're going to run it.
Texas A&M likely will just try to bleed the clock. the gun, the inside handoff to the running back. Oh, he's got some space. He'll be forced out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 44-yard line, and this offense has it going. DKR heating up and trying to make third down impossible here. They will stop him short, and the defense trying to keep him alive. Defense takes a timeout with 30 seconds remaining. They have the lead in a one-possession game, but they're thinking deliver the knockout blow, but this carries big-time risk on fourth down. They stop him short of the marker, and they'll turn it over on downs.
And how about the defense coming up big on fourth and short? You know they're going to run the football. Great job stacking the box, getting the big stop.
And here comes the Texas offense back on the field. And they're going to have to fight this defense, and they're also up against it with time, Jesse.
Yeah, no doubt, Reese. And this quarterback now, he's going to have to show off.
Drops it inside the 15. He was smelling that end zone, but they get him down at the 4 after the big pass play. Timeout called by the defense, and the clock is stopped with 18 seconds left.
Texas A&M.
So the opportunity with a touchdown here to take a fourth quarter lead. To throw, it's Manning. Looking to get it in. He's down at the 1, and they almost had the touchdown pass on that one. Trying to pound it in. Touchdown Longhorns! And with that, they move out front here in the fourth.
Man, what a great job by this offense executing down the field, using all of the clock, being smart, getting the big score late, and I think that one should do it.
They'll try to add another to their lead. And the extra point is good. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with a 1-yard plunge. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone, it's Owens. He's brought down at the 16, would have been much better off to take the touchback. A lot of work to do as this drive will start from the 16-yard line. Wants to go up top on first down. He's going to run it. And that is how we will wrap this one up. Guys, if you want to go strictly by the rankings, I guess this was an upset, but to my eyes, we saw two really good teams slug it out, and one of them came out on top.
Yeah, two really good teams, man. That's a reason why they're both ranked. They're both really good, and I tell you what, getting this win proves something to everyone else now. Like, I was ranked below this squad. You beat a team that's ranked above you. Now you start to climb up the charts, build some momentum. This squad's about to get some more respect, Bowman.
I think good teams find ways to win games, especially in a game like this. Two ranked opponents, evenly matched. Who's going to be able to make the plays when it matters the most? You got to give this team credit. This is a big win. It's impressive, and now they get to move up the rankings.
That's going to do it from here. For